What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going through the deep dive trailer for F1 25 My Team Career Mode, or F1 Manager 25. I mean this in a good way. EAF looked at F1 Manager and taken on a lot of ideas. Number one, we don't have our own driver anymore. You have to be a manager instead, and you manage two drivers. The facilities behind as well. The graphics look very good on this trailer. So we're going to see if this is as good as it is in the game itself. Here's the two drivers. You select who you want to drive as. Moving on though now, and you can see on screen the team owner screen that you'll have. We can see the messages, fan rating, owner training, performance and results. These messages may be between head of department or just general marketing and development updates. Owner training, I think we'll get into that a little bit later. Fan rating, so they will affect how the team does in terms of sponsors, publicity and marketing. Will they be the most important in this? Would you need to be like a Red Bull, as you'd get more results in terms of money and everything? Now we can see the facility again. This will probably be what I would presume the main screen, the main menu of My Team. And at the bottom, you can see the different departments: engineering, marketing, and personnel. You can also see on the schedule, the most important thing on there that is of interest is testing, regulation changes. Other than that, you can see development and research. Moving on, and now you can see the different departments of the team. You can see the personnel one with the car, the flying car. You've also got the engineering and the corporate one, as you can see on screen now. Not much to the corporate one, really, but, you know. Moving on, though, and now we've got the engineering area with research, development, assign updates, progress history, component management, and facility improvements. Research, so like F1 Manager, but in F1 Manager, you research the upgrade before you put it on the car. Also have the choice to be like F1 Manager to assign different parts to different cars. It also looks like more in-depth upgrades here, as you can see on the screen. Money for research and production of the upgrade. You can also choose for only one to be made, one part manufactured, so it goes quicker, and you'll get it on one car for a weekend maybe. Or you can do dual upgrade, so both cars get the upgrade. As you can see on the screen, the vehicle performance comparison, as there will probably be a difference between your two cars. As you can see now, the dual development costing more and will take a longer time, but you'll get both of them on the car. But if you do single, as you can see, it will only take 10 days and it will get there earlier and less expensive for the team to create. Moving on though, and we've got an interesting part of the game. We've got the tire blankets, which you can see in the bottom left as an upgrade. As you can see, it's unequipped parts. You can have different number of parts equipped as one time on the car. It wouldn't say that if you can equip it different number of parts to the cars. Movable and non-movable parts on the car. This means between the car 1 and 2. So maybe the upgrade on one car, or you move it to the second car if a driver crashes too much. Interesting new contract system, as there is a whole new tab for the driver transfers, driver talks, market, and lineup. The driver perception is broken down on screen with contract, team level, fan sentiment, and your choices as an owner will affect if the driver wants to sign for you. So you have to make sure you do the right thing. Can have icon driver prices on screen, the highest they've ever been, I think, for the drivers in game. So everything will affect your driver lineup. And we also get a look at the ratings here. I don't think these are final though, but 55 million for Verstappen, who is 96 rated, and 31 million for Alonso, who is 92 rated, but these may change, of course. Having meetings now with drivers, you can delay these meetings, which could be important, I guess, to a driver's patience and willingness to, sign with the team. Can also see now on screen the driver talks tab, where it says external talks 2 out of 2. So you can talk, and there's also talks progression. So you're going to have a certain amount of meetings, by the look of it, 3 meetings before you can come to an agreement and a deal, maybe. Personnel though now, and this is a big part of the game. We've got drivers and workforce. This is going to be a big part. Workforce being engineers and personnel and corporate. The more you have, the higher the cost, but it will make the team more efficient. So if you, as you can see on screen, total income of 5.1 million, but your outgoing is 300,000 almost, and you can switch that. I don't know what it will be based on in terms of facility effectiveness of how good your facilities are, I'd guess, is depending on how many you can have, how many engineers and everything you can have. How research works, then you can see on screen the 3D printing and the description of it. You can also see how then you'll have it in the real world application and on track instrumentation. Moving on though, and now we can see the cost cap. My one question is what's going to be the price for going over the cost cap? Is it going to be disqualification, or is it going to be like just money taken away like it is in F1 Manager? On screen now you can see what basically will be your team balance of 23 million. You can see you've got 36 coming in and 12 million going out through different things like power units. Moving on though, and now we've got the new sponsor layout, basically like F1 Manager. As I said in the intro, they have taken a lot from F1 Manager for the better of this game. You can rotate, change the size, as well as the location of the sponsor on the car. Of course, you can have different presets like the front wing, the rear wing, the chassis, the side pod, the front, and yeah.
One of your drivers in a position to win the drive
now,
of your
team's
team
for Light Rain, I would say, as it did last year. We're looking at the new facilities as well. Look very cool. I think there's, by the looks of it, there might be a lot of cutscenes going on in my team. However, now we're looking at upgrading to the facility, which will help improve the team, of course. It will open up more facility, as you can see on screen, and probably will improve the amount of engineers you can have in a certain place. Contract negotiation, you can see on screen, you can see the annual salary you're going to have to pay and the success rate, the percentage success you'll have. There's also a signing bonus at the bottom, as well as a driver expectations for the team, of a performance bonus, and also how many people you have. The most important, possibly the most important part now of this whole thing is owner training. By the looks of it, you're going to need a special type of points, which you'll probably get from XP. You can focus on certain things like engineering, as you can see on screen. Engineering focus will probably help improve how quick things come in. You've got personnel, corporate, and engineering in a triangle there. And of course, the more you are to one side, probably the worse a certain bit of your team will be. We've also got accolades coming back. They're in normal career mode last time, and now they're in my team. We'll probably give training points, money, and R&D points to help improve the team. So yeah, you'll probably just get it from... You also have rivalries and team stats up there. Moving on though, we got fan bonuses. As you can see, fan sentiment going up there on screen for fan rating as well. This will probably, as I said at the start, play a big part in how your team is, how your team does. You can... Fan bonuses, having a certain amount of fan recognition, will obviously help improve the team with sponsorship, facilities, owner XP, weekly resources, and cash. Just to read a few off there. Big bit now, you can negotiate with title sponsors. So if you like a sponsor but you think you can get a bit more, then you can. Do we need to put the name of the sponsor on the team name, or will it do it automatically? Another change is going to be the icon drivers, of course, F3 drivers. You'll also have, as you can see here, it says official drivers only, all driver icons, and also iconic drivers. You can now get AI teams to recruit icon drivers. This could mean a good change for driver transfers, hopefully, by the looks of it, but you can change how much of them can do it. Just to read some of those, we got Aiden Jackson, Callie Mayer, Sonny Hayes, Joshua Pierce, Senna, Schumacher. So yeah, you can also use Connor Sport and Apex GP in my team instead of making your own, and I think also in just normal or just normal driver career mode, of course, from the F1 movie Apex GP. So you don't have to make your own team, you can even make things out of the movie. If you're excited for F1 25 and want to see more about it, then make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.